What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know you guys have been waiting for this review for so long, so today I'm finally reviewing the Aliexpress Do You Even dupes, but I also got some new Amazon Do You Even dupes in the mail today, so I also wanted to talk about those because I didn't want to make two separate videos. So for my Amazon lovers, I have something for you, and my Aliexpress lovers, I got you too. On Aliexpress, I got mine from the J&L clothes store, and basically on Aliexpress, I know you guys often ask me to review things from certain sellers, but they're really all the same. Like they all buy from the same place. So this is just the brand I'm going to review, but I'm pretty sure that all of the other Aliexpress sellers are exactly the same. But these are $13, so that is a pretty good deal. So the Amazon ones are quite a bit more. They are $27.99, but the Aliexpress ones, to be honest, took like a month to get to me. And sometimes Aliexpress things just don't show up. And like they do have good policies in terms of refunding you, but it can be a little annoying. So if you want your stuff in 2 days, you can still get them on Amazon. I also have the real Do You Evens here, so we can compare those as well. In terms of fabric, I don't trust any of the fabric compositions that Amazon or Aliexpress post because they just have known to like post the same fabric composition for every pair of their leggings. So we're not gonna talk about what fabric they say that they're made out of, but in terms of feel, at least the Amazon and the Aliexpress ones, I think the Amazon ones feel just a tad bit thicker. The Do You Even ones feel just a little bit thicker as well. Aliexpress ones just feel like a slightly flimsy compared to the Do You Evens. But in terms of material feel overall, I'd say they're all very similar. In terms of fabrics, I really think that these look exactly the same. You can see with this close-up that this little ribbed material looks very, very similar with the Aliexpress and the Do You Evens. And same with the little marled materials. Again, it's the same on the Amazon ones. So I'd say that the materials are pretty spot on. On Amazon, they have 4 colors available. They have the coral, green, gray, and the mauve purple color. And I believe on Aliexpress, you can find all of the colors available, but I have the coral ones from Aliexpress. So I got all size smalls in these, and if you've watched my Do You Even review, you'd know that I find that the Do You Even ones run a little small. I would have just preferred a size medium in these. I have a small in them, and I don't know, just like some of the ways that it squishes my butt a little bit, I just felt like it could have given me a little more room. They also just like look very small. Like this is small, like they look like kind of like toddlers leggings, honestly. So I would recommend sizing up even in the Do You Even ones, but I really think I would size up in both the Amazon and the Aliexpress ones as well. I felt like when I did the squat test, part of the reason that they weren't entirely squat proof was because I just felt like it was pulling so much on my butt area. I felt like all the stretch in the leggings was like given to just me getting the leggings on, and there was no more stretch for me to move, if that makes sense. And also the crotches on both of these did feel a little bit tight to get on, so that was just telling me I think I needed a bigger size. You can find my measurements in the description, but I'm almost always a small. I wear about a 4 to 6 in Lululemon, and I would prefer a medium in both of these leggings. Okay, so obviously there's some sizing differences. These are the Amazon ones. These are the Do You Evens. You can see the logo, and these are the Aliexpress. So I know that the Do You Evens already ran really small, but I actually felt like both the Amazons and Aliexpress I could use a size up in. Yeah, I just felt like with the stretchiness it would have really helped, and just overall like feeling, but the Amazon ones are much longer than the Do You Evens, and the Aliexpress ones are a little bit longer. So for waistband height, the Do You Evens are definitely the smallest. The Amazon ones have a solid like centimeter on them, and the Aliexpress ones are just like a hair longer. The Amazon ones are actually smaller than the Do You Evens by a decent amount, where they're actually lined up on this side, and that's the amount of difference they are. These are the Do You Evens, these are Amazon. These are the Aliexpress ones. They're lined up on this side, and the Do You Evens are longer yet again. So both the Amazon and Aliexpress have like a tighter waistband, but they're taller waistbands. So I think overall I would say size up for everything. And the contour is looking pretty similar on the back side as well, except I do want to say that the Do You Evens look like they have a slightly more like pointy peak than the Aliexpress ones are a little more rounded, and I'd say that the Amazon ones are pretty rounded as well. And I just wanted to mention logos real quick. Aliexpress has no logos. The Do You Even has a little logo down here as well as one on the front, and the Amazon ones have this little like Moyuga logo in the same place as the Do You Even. So in terms of cellulite and camel toe, I think that these leggings are great for cellulite because you have this under booty material, and it's not just like a contour, it's actually like a compressive, like slicker material. This really works to like suck in the area below your butt a little bit, give you a little shape, and also hide any cellulite here. In terms of sweat proof, I feel like these would show a little bit of sweat, but again, you have some different little colors to maybe like disguise that a bit. And I had no issue with camel toe because these don't have any front seams, so I usually don't have any camel toe problems when they don't have a front seam. And yeah, so these weren't the most squat proof. I'll insert clips of the squat test with like how I'm gonna rate each one of them, but the coral ones were pretty sheer. I knew when I got these because you can just hold them up to the light and you can see quite a bit through these leggings. I don't know if this is because they're the Aliexpress ones or because it's just a light color. I don't know if the Do You Even ones were actually squat proof in this color, but my Do You Evens in the blue color were squat proof. I think that overall the dupes are slightly thinner and maybe a little less quality than the Do You Evens. But again, I think that if you sized up, you could get a lot more in terms of squat proof out of these because I think that they do run a little bit small. But yeah, some of these were pretty sheer, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, so that is all I have to say about these leggings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let me know what you think about like combining the Amazon and AliExpress ones into one video if you'd like that, if you'd rather watch 2 separate videos. I'd basically be saying the same things, but so thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.